Back to the kitchen now. John is with our good friend, the owner of the Blue Mangrove Grill in Palmetto, Faz Farrohi. Hey, guys.
Hey, always a pleasure having Faz in, cooking up something
you.
great and doing amazing things. Speaking of amazing things, oh my gosh, what a beautiful piece of beef you've got here. What's going on?
Yes, it is. This is a 15-pound Black Angus choice cut ribeye.
Gorgeous.
And ribeye is one of the most tender cuts of beef from the steer. It's underneath the rib of the steer, so it's cut and it's very, very soft. It's a great food meal for the holidays. It's fantastic.
It's beautiful.
What happens with this particular cut, a lot of people tend to get nervous when they see a lot of fat on it.
Yeah.
And they start trimming the fat. And really,
Is that a good idea?
No, absolutely
don't want to do
not.
that?
You want to leave all the fat on it. And really, I would just season it with kosher salt, black pepper, and roast it at 300 degrees for 2.5 hours, and you have your nice medium rare. And let it rest for about 15 minutes, and it's done.
Because that fat is going to end up helping to tenderize the meat, right?
Absolutely. And
Also
most of these
really good.
ribs do have a little lip on the back part. So once when this roast is cooked, you can actually take this part right off, and you will have a great meal for the family. It's very easy, so you can spend some time with the family in the living room rather than in the kitchen.
And I guess your butcher could do this for you too.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. These come
all.
cut. You can purchase them at different butcher shops, different sizes that you like. I do prefer the ones without the bone versus the ones with the bone. It's a lot easier to cook, and it's a lot easier to carve afterwards. And so I do have a finished product.
Not as fun to gnaw on, though.
I do have a finished product there for you. What I like to do, though, I like to wrap this a little bit, so it's kind of like keep it tight together like that as it's cooking.
So you wrap it with string?
Yes. And then once when it's done, you just cut the string, and there's the finished product. And I let it rest for about 15 minutes.
We'll show this in a little while here. Now, show us what you've got going on the stove here.
I'm making you really a basic au jus. What I did was I sweat a little bit of onion earlier today, and then I add water in it and let it simmer, and then I do have my beef base.
Okay.
And simply, this is a great... you can purchase this at any grocery store.
Which beef base do you like?
I like McCormick. McCormick is very good, but most of these brands are really all the same.
From what I've heard, that is very true, that there's like basically one company that makes it for
they're all really the
much.
same. And you kind of like mix this together with salt and pepper. Again, a lot of people tend to over-season the beef. Really, salt and pepper is more than enough for this because you really want to taste the beef. You don't want to really taste all the garlic and the rest of the stuff.
And I want to show people what that beef looks like. Oh my gosh, this weighs an absolute ton, but look at that. Is that not gorgeous? That is absolutely outstanding.
And something like this will help your family. It serves about 10 to 12 people.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So now, then when you've got the au jus going on...
Once when the au jus is gone, a lot of people like to have the au jus on the side. Some prefer to pour it over the roast. I don't like to do that because when you cut the roast, and if it's medium rare, and when you put the hot au jus over it, it tends to brown the meat on top. So people sometimes get confused thinking that it's overcooked. So what I like to do is just pour a little bit of au jus on the bottom of the plate and put the roast right on top of that and then serve it that way. So you can actually see the temperature on top that is medium rare.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you've got some nice sides that you accompany your prime with here.
You obviously want to, again, spend more time with your family during the holidays, so mashed potatoes are a great idea because you can make them in advance.
Right.
Combination of vegetables that you can saute, leave aside, and a simple salad, and of course a bottle of wine, and
you're good to go.
You have a great holiday meal.
Sounds fantastic. Yeah. Well, for more information on the types of meat that you can get and how to properly prepare a beautiful prime rib, you can go to our website, mysuncoast.com, and the information will be there, or you can just head on over to the Blue Mangrove.
That's right.
Thanks so very much for coming in today. Really do appreciate it.
Nice to see you.
All right, we'll be right back.